I'd say one of the most divisive brewing styles, beer styles in the craft beer industry today is the fruited sour, the slushy style sour beer. Either you love them or you hate them. And today, as Captain Spaulding would say, we're drinking a can of Tutti and Frutti cone. What is going on, everyone? Josh here, and today we got a can of Tutti Frutti Cone. This is a slushy style sour ale from 450 North Brewing Company, 5.3% ABV, and this is brewed with cherry, pineapple, apricot, orange, banana, waffle cone, and cherry ice cream. The artwork on it is typical 450 North, only it's got the ice cream on it because it's Tutti Frutti. Never had Tutti Frutti before, and I can only imagine those fruit, that's what's in Tutti Frutti. Maybe I need to try it. I don't know if I've ever seen it. I just know I've heard it on the Devil's Rejects when Captain Spaulding's pumped about going and getting Tutti Frutti ice cream with the family. But $4.50 North, it's expensive, I know, but they usually deliver. Now with these slushy style beers, with these fruity beers, there's all this sediment that kind of falls to the bottom. It's thick, it's fruity, you want to spread it out, some of that flavor's in there. Sometimes you can put it upside down. Now, this is a very gentle, soft, gentle parenting at its best would just be to tip this upside down and let it kind of fall. Or you can get wild with it, give it a little shake, give it a little slap. I almost said spanking. That is not appropriate for this show. I do not need to be doing it. But I think we're ready to consume this beer. Some people roll them. We can do that too. But let's crack this open. Let's pour it, look at it, smell it, taste it, see what it's got going on. Look at that. No foam, no outbursts. You don't have to worry about that with these beers. So let's see what we got coming out of it. It looks like a fruit mess. It does. It just looks like a bunch of fruit all put together. You're on a smoothie diet. You're on that smoothie cleanse. This is the perfect beer for your smoothie cleanse. I'm going to tell you that right now. Let's see what we got. It's very grayish red. It doesn't look promising, right? Some bubbles, some lacing sticking to the glass. Not a huge head on it. Let's go in for a smell and see what we get out of it. Ooh, that's big. Ooh, cherry. Nice cherry, like a sweet cherry ice cream smell to it. The banana's in there. You're getting some of that apricot smell. Not really much for orange, I'm thinking. Cherry and banana. It's got like a cherry syrup vibe to it. I think that cherry ice cream kind of thing going on. The pineapple, maybe a little bit. It's giving it kind of like a tropical vibe to it. I think that's what this is. It smells like a tropical mixed drink that you'd get at a bar, and I think that's kind of what I'm getting out of it. Waffle cone wise, I'm not getting it. But hopefully that's there in the taste. I'm going to pour a little more in. I don't know why. I just want to. I want to see the glass a little bit more full. All right. Give it a little swirl. We're going to go in for a dive here. As always on Half-Ass Beer Review, we do little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody. Spin it a little bit. Think about it. This isn't their best. Nope, it's definitely not their best. There's a nice waffle cone kind of a sweetness to it. The cherry is there. The cherry is the largest thing there. A little bit of that apricot. The pineapple, the orange, and not really much banana either. There's a few things kind of lacking out of this one. But it's something different that I tried. Shout out craft brewers. They always say try something different. Now, what did I like about this beer? I like the fruitiness of it. I enjoy the cherryness of it. There's a sweetness to it. It's a different style beer. You can enjoy it a little bit differently than you can a normal beer. What I don't like about this beer is what happens with some of these 450 North beers is all these flavors kind of get muddled together. You have a hard time deciphering anything, and it's just kind of a conglomerate mess in your mouth. If that makes sense, which it might not. Let me know if it doesn't make sense down in the comments. But I'm just not getting to pick out those flavors that I wanted to. Like I was excited about the orange. I was excited about the banana, the pineapple, and the cherry. I was expecting it all to work really well together, me to be picking them out as they're going down my throat. But I can't really do that. One more drink for redemption on this beer. Still not much. A little bit of cherry, a little bit of orange, but everything else is just kind of a mess. I really want that banana and pineapple to be in there. And it's just not. And more waffle cone, maybe. I feel like if you're going to give me waffle cone, you really got to deliver on it, and it's got to be in there. Don't say there's waffle cone in there and then have it not be in there. One of those fruits would be fine to be a miss, but waffle cone is such a different flavor profile as compared to the fruits that you're putting in there, because fruit's fruit, right? I mean, yes, there's different kind. There's tropical, there's sweet, there's tart, there's all sorts of that, but waffle cone has a very specific flavor that isn't going to be any of those fruit, and it really needs to be in there, and this one isn't in there, and that's disappointing. Would I ever buy this beer again? I probably wouldn't. I just needed to try this one once. It didn't blow me away. It didn't knock me off my socks. In fact, it kind of let me down. So this one can stay on the shelf. I don't know why I picked this one. There was a whole bunch on the shelf, and I picked this one. And now I'm regretting it. But I will be able to finish it because beer is finishable. There hasn't been too many beers that I poured down the drain. Now that's going to do it for this episode of Half-Ass Beer Review. Thank you all for stopping by and checking out another beer with me. Tutti Frutti Cone from 450 North has let us down. But maybe in a month or two, when I can afford another 450 North beer, I will try another one and they can be on the redemption table. If you're new to the channel, you like yourself, please subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. If you want to talk about 450 North and their expensive beers, and sometimes they're very hit or miss, we can do that down in the comment section. If you want to say anything else, we can do that down in the comment section. Before we go, please check out my friends Banter and Babble every Wednesday nights for the best pop culture wrap-up around on Twitch/Banter and Babble, as well as my friend Rast and the Dungeon Master on 7 Dungeons, twitch.tv/7 Dungeons, every Monday night, 7 o'clock for the best Dungeons and Dragons around. And always remember to please keep your fridges full and have a great night.